Hello and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 17 and 18. Yes, days 17 and 18 because yesterday I was exhausted and did not record any footage for you guys, I don't think. So yesterday was Sunday, made it to church. Saturday was full of shopping. So left here, went to Sam's Club, brought Sam's Club haul back, picked up my mom. We went to Meijer. We were there for like 3.5 hours. Because my mom wanted to look at the clothes and stuff. And then of course, regular, and just, we looked at a few things, clothes and jewelry and purses and all the things. And then we grocery shopped and then came home and put the groceries away. And of course, after you grocery shop, you have to go get food because nobody feels like cooking. So I had Panda Express, but we were exhausted after Friday being doing the vendor event and then all the things on Saturday. And then yesterday was after service or during service and after service was our basic biblical studies graduation. And I believe I've chatted about that on the channel in the past. So me and a fellow minister who also happens to be my bestie, since 2011, we've been over the basic biblical studies program at church. It was envisioned by our pastor and he kind of entrusted it to us. My hair is doing something. And back then, and we started with just like a few people. And because we wanted to make it it is a big deal to come, we came up with the curriculum and it's developed over the past 12 years. But anyway, we have a graduation every December. And this was the first class since the pandemic that was in person. We did have a 2020 graduating class because we pivoted to strictly virtual. And then we held a virtual graduation at the end of 2020 for them who, but this was actually the first year that it was back to all in-person learning. We did like we did a Zoom in 2021, and then we took like a break in 2022 because we were full blown back to service and helping out with that, and getting all of the new church open and all the things. Anywho, saying all that to say, after my father passed, I stepped back from a lot of my administrative roles, including the BBS program and teaching. And so I did not teach this semester. However, me and my mother and my sister, we served the graduates yesterday at the luncheon, and the teachers and the staff and everybody who participated throughout the year. So I was able to help serve food and all that good stuff at the graduation. So we were there yesterday, and by the time we got home, me and my mom were just beat down, tired. I got in, put my onesie on, laid down, and tried to take my church nap. So didn't cook. We had a brunch there, beautiful brunch that was catered by my best friend's mom, who has a catering company, and she laid it out. We had two types of salad, a seafood salad and a regular salad. We had chicken and waffles. We had 2 types of eggs, cheese eggs, regular eggs, 2 types of grits, cheese grits, regular grits. We had hash brown potatoes. We had turkey sausage. We had bacon. They had individual fruit cups. They had cake. They had coffee, juice, just water, all the things. They laid it out beautifully. And so all we had to do was help serve everyone. And so it was a blessing to be a blessing yesterday. And so that was yesterday. Yeah. And so I have a couple whips that I want to share with you. I'm in my Grinch hoodie. I don't know if you can see it. We're in the week leading up to Christmas. And so, and I actually just shot my Yarny YouTube hop video, and I'm going to get that over to Kim at the Crafty Nomad. And so stay tuned for this week, first day of winter, to see what I came up with. But yes, I am totally in the Grinchy into the Grinch during Christmas. It's fun. Even though I'm not a Grinch, I like the holidays. Anywho, so I have a few other Christmas outfits that I think I left at my apartment that my sister, I got to get it from my sister so that I can wear them in my Vlogmas videos for you guys. Anywho, what have I been working on? So I had someone text me yesterday and ask about 2 black and white bucket hats with kind of the ruffled brim. So I decided to make the sunburst square. And so this hat, which is about 50%, 60% done, all the squares are done and most of the ends are sewn in. I'm going to crochet over these ends once I connect them. So 5 of these sunburst granny squares, and I'm going to connect them with black, and then the brim will be a combination of black and white, just depending on what I'm feeling. And then I think the second hat, I'm going to do the opposite of what I did here. So I'll do white, black, so that they're not the exact same identical. I'm not sure if she's gifting one and keeping one for herself or wants both of them. And if she wants both of them, then she'll have 2 black and white hats, but they'll be different. And that's the benefit of handmade things, is because you can have, you know, same color, different palette, you know, how you lay it out, and it's 2 different hats, right? And then while I was at the event Saturday, I started on my next matrix hooded cowl. So this is what it looks like while you're working on it. That's the back panel, that's the front panel, and then I have some of the cowl portion completed. I went up a hook size to kind of make it plus size-ish, so mostly because if I don't sell it, I'm gonna keep it for myself, but also I wanted to make it in plus size. And this yarn is Big Twist black and white, Big Twist value. This one is the Big Twist gentle, held 2 together, and yes, I'm liking it so far. So those are my 2 whips, my 2 whips that I'm actually working on. I have a whole thing of whips that I'm not working on. I also need to get back to, and if I pull this, I'm gonna only knock down a few things. Get back to my nephew's blanket, because I am almost done with it. I have 2 more balls of the blanket. Oh my gosh, I just found, y'all, this is a shame. I just found some more Big Twist Mellow, which is the size 6 bulky that I got on clearance, and this is the colorway taupe. So I'm gonna make something out of this. I don't know how much. I only have 1, 2, 3, and 4 balls of it. I shall make something. It's crazy. It was hiding from me, I believe. It's 81. Oh, it's my sister calling my mom. She'll pick it up. 81 yards, and I have 4. So I might have enough for a hat and cowl. We'll see. Anyway, I'm so mad that it was hiding it wasn't hiding. My mom stuck this blanket on top of it. Anywho, so I'm just making a granny rectangle in Spider-Man colors. I'm pretty sure that's why he picked it, because it's white, red. He picked this yarn on a trip to the yarn store with me. So this I have been working on it, and it's really supposed to be his reward for good behavior in school. And honestly, even though there's been small things, he's done so much better this year in school than he did last year. And school is an adjustment for a pandemic kid. So he's been doing much better, and so this will be a part of his Christmas gift, along with something to match and something else, because he's my nephew and my godson, so I tend to spoil him. Well, everybody tends to spoil him. The principal, his teacher, just everybody he meets ends up loving him. Anywho, those are whips that are going to be worked on this week. And yeah, So I will check in with you guys to show you my progress tomorrow and chat with you. And I just hope that everyone had a restful weekend, that this week isn't too stressful, that you keep the reason for the season at the forefront of your mind. Don't let folks stress you out. If you can't afford to do what you've done in years past, please don't let that depress you. Your presence is a gift. If that's all you got, spend the time with your children, your loved ones, grandkids, whoever, husband, friends, family, all the things. So sorry. So anywho, like I was saying, I'm also in the middle of making Chex Mix. Or not Chex Mix. It's really called Nuts and Bolts. But I usually make Chex Mix during the season, and I saw something on Facebook. Somebody made something called Nuts and Bolts, which has more ingredients than Chex Mix, but it's pretty much the same seasonings. So we shall see how it turns out. I'll take a little footage of me making it and bagging it up so you guys can see, because that's a part of one of my holiday traditions. I love to make Chex Mix, homemade Chex Mix during the season, because it's better than the bagged stuff. Anywho, so yeah, like I was saying, I pray that, you know, you find some reason to smile during this holiday season. I know it can be hard. I know that grief will sneak up on you. But celebrate the memories that you have with your loved ones. And I will check back in with you hopefully tomorrow. And yeah, so thanks for joining me. If you have not watched my other videos, please go back and watch them. Like, comment, and subscribe. All those good things. Share if you feel led to. And I will chat with you tomorrow. Bye.